Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Eliza Rang.
That's good. And today is Friday box opening. Well, we're really excited to have Eliza with us today, our little bee. And it's fun because all of these times that we've done videos together, when it comes time for her to introduce herself, she gets a little nervous. So you did that on the first take, so that was really good. So I went to the dollar store after we did our Wednesday thing to get some pieces for my bee ghost costume.
A bee ghost?
Well, if I were to add a sheet to this, and with this, if I were to make this into a stinger, I would be a boo
Oh,
bee.
and is that why you would, is that why you got the extra skirt?
Yes.
Where you still had that skirt and a tail.
Do you get it? A booby?
Booby.
I think it's kind of funny. I know. I laughed about it for a
You
long
should
time.
put a balloon in it to where it kind of like stays up.
Yeah. Oh, that's really smart. Nobody would pop it, would they?
Not if they knew it was a balloon.
I won't tell them.
If they think it's just like
Stuffing.
stuffing.
Yeah. All right. So I'm excited about today. We have all kinds of things to show you. Lots of boxes. We even have some show and tell that's going to be kind of fun. But because Brianna is home, she's home quilting. So we always like to have Eliza help us, but oftentimes Eliza gets distracted by other things. So she's in it for the box opening. And I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. We have 15 boxes to open, I know. And 1 quilt. So let's start with this because this is kind of fun. So we call her White Jazz, but Julia Jazzowick, right? That's whose quilt this is. She is from Chicago, and she sent a quilt for Brianna to quilt. Now, I've not seen it yet, so I don't know exactly what it is, but Brianna has it quilted. She hasn't trimmed it or put the binding on for her yet, so so it's not fully finished, but we just wanted to see it, and so
Yeah,
we
this is
thought we would
super
show. I know. So
It's
what you're
already
seeing on the
super
back,
cute.
this is minky. So this is soft, soft, soft ballerina minky. So super
Ballerina,
cool
fairy
backing,
minky.
fairy minky. So let's see. This is humongous, super humongous.
Tracy, we might need backup.
I need backup.
Just tell her, Eliza. I got you. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Oh, there's even Minky in it. There's even that Minky.
Even minky in it. Can you hold it up? Are you tall enough?
Nope.
We might need
give you a
Tracy.
hand.
Here, it's right over
There we
here.
go.
This is your end. Right
Oh,
here.
here's my end. Here's our end, Eliza.
So this is
Wow.
a stash, but no, a beeline for baby. You come over on this. This is a beeline for baby pattern.
See,
No, it isn't. It's Stash Buster.
Stash-
Is this
oh,
that?
that's
This is Stash Buster. This is Stash Buster. This is Brianna's pattern.
cute.
It is 12-inch squares, and then there's 4 patches. There's 4 patches with rail fence. There's rail fence falling down. So it's really just like 6 different blocks, easy to construct.
But
We'll
see
see the
the
bottom of
minky
it
pieces?
too. Yeah, and there's minky pieces. So her this is minky right here. That's fantastic. That's really cute. Look at the little
adorable.
princess castle.
Mm.
Oh,
So cute.
beautiful. All right, Julia, beautiful. I think Brianna's going to get this finished up and in the mail to you, but
Oh my
she brought
gosh,
it
that's
back. And,
adorable. Come on, look at that.
yeah, it's fun to
I'm gonna
see.
buzz right over.
Buzz right behind. Okay, we'll fold
Noise,
this up.
Okay.
All right, we have one other show and tell we should show really fast. This is our timber from, this is the timber from the class that we did. This was the one that we did on the video, isn't it? So Brittany took it home and quilted it and got the binding on it. So this is the one that we talk about all the time. Can you hold this one up?
Now I'm talking.
My little worker bee. And so this one is just a super fast pattern. It's available as a digital download. There's a full video showing you how to construct it, or a printed pattern. And it's basically just a great big huge log cabin block. So you can have your center in here, If your center is not quite the right size, you can add a little border to it, and then it's basically just a log cabin, and then we put a border at the top and the border at the bottom. And I think we showed you this just a couple of days ago. And the reason that we do the border thing is because both Brianna and I, we just don't necessarily like a square quilt, because if you're covering up on the couch, it needs to be longer to cover your feet. So that's why we generally make them a little bit longer. Thanks, honey. All right, so let's get right to the boxes. All right, so we've got, let's get this big one out of the way. This one is a big Shannon box.
Minky.
Minky. I know, we don't have a big strong girl.
It kind of looks like a storm.
A storm? Mm-hmm. It does kind of. So that's that Luxe Cuddle. So this one is, and I don't think that we have all of the Minky online, just because it gets a little cost prohibitive to ship because it's so heavy. But if there's something that you need, you can call us. We do have like the 2-yard packets. Those are kind of easy and they're wrapped up kind of tight, but you can call us and we can help you with that. But this is a light gray. What's this color? Is it called Seal?
Cloud.
Cloud.
And this is
Cloud.
Denim Night.
Denim Night. That one is a really popular one. And see, it's, and Minky, if you're not very familiar, it is 100% polyester, but it is absolutely, totally washable. Throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer. We have a piece that we put in the bottom of the teepee that sits outside. The dog's playing it, the kids playing it, it gets rained on, and then I just get it out of there, throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, and it looks good as new. It's just, it's really, really nice quality stuff. So we put it on the backs, use it for, even in the fronts. This is, oh, I know this kit. So this is this dinosaur. This is one of those, yeah.
I'm gonna go.
It's called Jurassic. I'm going to show you and then we'll show you the sample of it. So this comes in strips and then the directions are in there so that you can go ahead and you just sew these strips together. It usually includes the binding. I'll take a look and see. Cuddle kit includes the pattern, the pre-cut strips, and the binding. You need 1.25 yards for, the reason you only need 1.25 yards is because Minky is 60 inches wide. And so this one, you put the blue on the back, and this is it.
For his birthday?
Orion has one like this. So this is what the kit is this. Now what you want to know with the pattern is that these are the 10-inch strips. This one was left 10 inches. This one was cut in half. This one was cut, can you hold up straight? There you go. This one was cut in half. This one was cut in 4 pieces. And so was this one. So there is a little bit of cutting when you're done. You don't have to do it this way. You could just do 5 stripes if you want to, but this is what's in that box. So, and it's called...
we have a Quilt As You Go Minky video where we show you how to do all of that as you go.
We should link that.
Sweet. Yeah.
All right, so that's what's in here is all of those kits.
Yeah.
So let's...
Motor next?
I'm not sure if I'm strong enough to lift this up. We might just have to open it and then we'll pull them out.
Yeah. Where is your plastic cutter?
My plastic cutter, I think it's over in the drawer right now.
Oh, the plastic things right
Okay.
So this is, oh, we have the pre-cuts for this.
Oh,
I know what this is.
Yeah.
So we'll put it over here. So this is Minnick and Simpson. You can always tell Minnick and Simpson is classic. They are a moda designer, and their stuff, if you had, what was the last one? Was called, doggone it. It'll come to us. It'll come to us when we're getting the plastic off, and then we'll tell you. But my guess is that, ooh, this one's wedged. We're gonna get this out of the wedge. We're gonna get the plastic off, figure out what the name of the other one is, and then we'll show you close up. All right, so the other line that Minnick and Simpson did was Mackinac Island. So this is just a picture of that derby house. I think we still have just this one pattern left. It was a block of the month, but it is true that all of their stuff, again, it's typical for Moda designers that they use kind of that same color palette, and so a lot of that stuff goes together. And Minnick and Simpson, they oftentimes, they almost always put some sort of like a little Americana flair in there, so you'll oftentimes see things with a flag or stars or different things. And it's always fun when we're opening up the boxes to think about what we would make out of it. It's fun that we just saw Julia's Stash Buster, because this would be a really good one for that, because you'll see, we'll show you up close, but there are 5 different pieces of the really large print floral. So there's one with a light blue background, a dark blue, a red, a pink, and a white, and we'll show you those. But what's nice about an all over print like this is what that focus print can be, is that you only need, and I'm going to just read it to you, it is 1.5 yards. 1.5 yards of a large print, and then this is what you're going to cut into the 12.5 inch squares. You could mix it up. You could do 3/4 of a yard of 2 of them, and a lot of people will do that just for a little more movement. And then you need 2/3 of a yard for 6 additional ones, and that's what will make a fairly large quilt. I should know this by heart. 72 by 84 is the size of the quilt before borders. So if you wanted to be a queen size or a king size, you can get a little extra of something, couple yards, and add a large border, and you'll be all set. Also in this one, you want to hold those up. We do have the pre-cuts. So we've got the 2.5 inch strips, which is, I know, just fantastic. Yeah, and then we've got the little mini charms. So these are 2.5 inch squares. The charms, which are 5 inch squares, and then we have the layer cake. So lots of good things. So, and if I didn't mention before, the Stash Buster, we did that as a video to kind of show you how that is constructed. It's a really fast quilt, really good for beginners. Just a couple of easy blocks to piece, and I don't know, Brittany, you could probably link that if somebody's curious about that. All right, so we'll do an up close of all of these. So this one is this all over floral on the light blue background. And then we've got the first of the really cool large stars. And if I put my hand there, you can see, I mean, that's got to be at least a 2, maybe a 2.5 inch star. There's this really cool, see, you can see kind of that little Americana. There's a tiny little flag, little floral pattern on the top of this. That's a white plaid on that blue. This is just a clear, like a colonial blue with the white. Slide that down. This is the other large print, and this is on this beautiful colonial blue background. Here's the third star. This one is on a red background, obviously. And then another, this is just a classic clear red, that same little pattern on that plaid. This one is the red large print floral. And then there's also a small star. Just nice, even, uniform stars. The pink is beautiful. This is a really pale, almost a peachy pink with the large floral. And then the pink, this is adorable. And that's kind of a darker pink is what makes up the pattern there. And then this one is the white one. Large print on a, that's kind of that classic parchment Moda color. And then this is kind of cool. It's just a little stripe. So there's just kind of a, gosh, that's kind of almost like a beige on that kind of white with a tiny little red, tiny little flower on there. Another classic star. And then the last one is the plaid, and that's just a blue on that parchmenty white with that same little arrangement. So that one is called, what's it called? Belle Blue? Belle Isle.
Belle Isle.
Belle Isle by Minnick and Simpson. All right, you ready to pick out another box?
Yes.
Oh, she's picking another Moda. She's picking another heavy box. Ooh, let's pick a light wood first.
Okay.
Wyndham, so I wonder though why there's only one Wyndham. I feel like Brianna almost always knows why, but there's Wyndham, there's Hoffman. We've got a small little Wyndham box. I think a small, this must be probably Notions. 3 great big humongous Hoffman boxes 3 more Moda boxes. This almost makes me think that it's like something that we,
Like pink. That's
or something that we didn't get before. Oh man.
I know that there's a line that will go with this.
What is this? Rainbow butter.
Rainbow butter. That's not butter.
Oh, butterfly. Oh. So it's how many bolts? 2 bolts, but it's the same thing. I wonder, there must not be anything else that goes with it. Oh. Dang it.
As much as just thought that was so dang cute, we couldn't pass it up.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, man. This would just be one of those, when you see fabric like this, and this is digital, super soft, 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 really pretty. This is like backing. You know, I would just put this whole thing together so you could see the whole thing and not have to worry about how you're going to cut it up. So let's see if I can hold it up. So the butterflies run across the selvage. I know, isn't that beautiful?
I want it.
I know. Gosh, you could do so much.
I would just throw that on in a back and a front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a whole cloth quilt. But if you cut it up as a focus piece in a block, oh yeah, they're looking through the window. Cool. All right, so 2 bolts of that, and I think, I don't know, maybe there's something else that goes
This
with
would
it.
also be a cool border.
Border. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it would have to, it would really steal the show, I think, on a quilt, unless you also put it in the blocks, don't you think? Because if you
Or
had,
and blocks.
yeah, because it's pretty striking. I don't usually get to use the knife because I'm kind of scary with it.
You're making me sick.
I know. I know, right? Here we go. Oh, okay. No shoes. All right, so these are these little bobbin things. What the heck are they called? Stay together. So what they do is they come in and pack up like this, and you put that end in the top of your spool of thread, and then this little thing, it collapses, and you put your bobbin on it. That way, if you've wound a bobbin for a very specific thread, a color, I mean, I don't necessarily care about the colors, but if you have something that you really want it to go together, that's what this is for. The machine embroidery people really like it because they have sometimes some kind of strange threads that they use. Oh, classic, you know what that's called? Quick quarter ruler. This was featured in Brianna's Tri-Dazzle video. There's still a lot of those. It's just an easy way. It's a ruler that you line up to draw your diagonal line.
Chlorophyll.
Orifil, oh, classic Orifil colors. Just to
Ooh, this
fill
one's
in.
actually really pretty.
That is a pretty one. What is that one? Like a purple.
Purple
Purple,
is blue.
cream, whatever we were out of, it looks like. What's that? Slip and grip. Oh, these are the things, what were we talking about? Oh, the video that was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the video about if you're using a specialty ruler like a fussy cutter, you want to put something on that slick ruler so that it doesn't slide. So there's different things. This one is called slip and grips. So you just peel off and they're sticky, and then it'll make sure that that specialty ruler doesn't slide all over the place while you're cutting something. What else is in
Does
here?
not want to go back in.
Invisigrip. Oh, or option number 2, Invisigrip. Invisigrip, so here's the deal. If you don't want to put those funny little dots where you end up seeing that dot, because, you know, you just put it where you kind of think it doesn't matter, but it never fails, that sometimes that's right where you're trying to look, and there's a black dot in the spot. So this is the stuff. This is a little spendier, though. I can't remember how much this is. It seems like it's, I don't know, maybe $12, $15, but what it is, it comes on a roll and it's clear. You cut it to fit your ruler, and then you put it on the underside of your ruler, and it makes it super grippy. You can actually take it off so that if you have 2 rulers that are the same size, you can, it's sticky, but it's not, it doesn't adhere. Does that make sense?
not
It's not.
permanent.
It's not permanent. Yeah. So anyway, it's a really nice product. Looks like she got quite a few boxes in here, so there's enough of that. So
I think that's all that's in here.
if you're using like a Quilter Select or an Omni Grip, if you're using a ruler that already has an anti-skid built into it, then you're all set. Usually what I'll use these for, again, are those, I guess we're gonna have to muscle those motor boxes out. I use those for those specialty rulers that don't have that built in.
I kind of want to go like under.
You're not as big as the boxes. You want to push them from the other side?
Yeah. Should I try?
You could try.
Do you want me to pull them out for you?
I got one. Oh, there she goes. Good. All right, can you push the other one? I think these are all the same. We have other pre-cuts that came. Oh, funny.
Is it the rest of the one?
It is. You know what's funny is that when we opened that up, I thought, gosh, we sure didn't get very many, and it seems like there's always like at least 20 bolts. And so where are the other bolts? And I thought that when we were looking at it, these are the rest of them. That's hilarious. So the Minnick & Simpson Belle Isle, these are the rest that go with that line. If you've already skipped ahead, then you've seen them. So I'm going to show you. So there's this little floral print on a polka dot background. So there's a white one, there is a blue one, and there's a red one. And then,
No wonder where all the rest.
I know, right? And then there's this fun little, I don't know how to describe this except to say that it's a calico. That's really what it is. It's just a blue on blue tiny little flower. So there's a blue one,
Red and white one.
a red and white one,
A pink one.
red and pink I would call it.
Blue and white.
Blue, pale blue and white.
Yes.
Although that's a, do you think that's the same? Oh, I guess that's the same pattern.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's the same pattern. And then there's this one, and this is red. I wonder, and this is on that dark blue. Oh, that's similar to that first one that I pulled up, which is that little flower on a polka dot dark blue, and the little flower. This is adorable
Still
on
feel
that
like there's
polka
more
dot. There might be. Let's open that other one with the pink. So it's really nice. They're real. It's a big collection, but it's one of those that you just would never go wrong. You know, they all blend together so well that if you have some other block of the month, progressive quilt, something else that you're putting together, it's nice to have those pieces.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's the plaid.
And I asked
she
where
said,
the plaid
she
was.
opened up. She said, "Where's that plaid?" I don't know. Here, turn around. Maybe she can see that other side without the. So there's the blue plaid. What other plaid is in there? Oh, that's a gray plaid. Sabrina is a plaid person. If you hold this side, then they don't see the. They can see a good picture of it. Yeah, there you go.
And a red plaid.
And then the red plaid.
This is pretty.
Is there another plaid in there? No. Okay. All right. So a paisley. There's a blue paisley. Beautiful.
This would make a gorgeous Navajo rose.
It would. It absolutely would. Yeah.
You can get
Let's
a
grab those
lot
other
of
two
color in
paisleys.
there.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of scale. That's the other thing too. When fabric designers are, picking fabrics, they're looking for different textures and scales. So that's why there's going to be stripes and plaids and large scale prints and small scale prints, tone on tone, things with different colors, so that whatever it is that you're doing, things are going to go together. Oh, more of those little stars. These little stars, these are just super popular. Everybody likes them for everything. Western quilts. Americana patriotic quilts. These are just super popular. And it's just a classic star.
Yep.
Classic. Oh, we have one more box. Do you think it's more? I can't imagine that we're missing anything.
Neither can I, because this is everything that I saw in that
I
little
know.
charm pack.
So I wonder what this is.
Hopefully it's more of that butterfly stuff.
Oh, well, no, because this is Moda. And that butter. Oh, no, it's more.
It's more!
We must have got, so the low-cal, when we order a low-cal collection. We get 20 different bolts that they've picked. We obviously have all 40
I found the
bolts
polka
of it. Yeah. Oh, the polka dots. And again, it's because it's just classic. It's just that clear blue, clear. You can put flowers in it or leave the flowers out. Oh, I love that polka dot. So these are 2 more of the little plaids, and
Here's
so
a
again, there's a
white one,
blue.
Where's that flashlight?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. This one is also, you can't tell, but this is that same plaid print. It's light to see, but it's on that white, that kind of parchment-y color. Oh, one more of the little calicos.
Yes.
Dark blue on the white.
And then
And now it's the polka dots. Gosh, that's a fantastic polka dot. And
love
it
how
really
it's
is a
like-
dot. It's very even. Yeah, she
Yeah,
does
it's
a
like-
very symmetrical polka dot. Yeah. So this one is blue and red. White on the red. And the last one in this humongous, massive
Oh,
line.
I thought that was just white, but that's not.
Oh, yeah. It's white and light blue
Yes,
on that.
it's kind of hard to tell.
It is. Well, I think at first you don't notice it, but then you look at it. Okay, great. Fantastic. All right, that's humongous. All right, so let's, we're going to have to move those boxes. Let's move these boxes out of the way, and then we'll, wait, let's open this one. I know what this one is. Hold on. This one. This is a quilt. I know what this one is. And then we have
Oh, it's
3.
pillowcase.
It's what?
It's
What do you
a
think? It's a pillowcase. Oh, now you're all disappointed because it's a pillowcase. No, this is fantastic. So some of you guys know Cece Johnson, CJ. She does retreats, and she is from what's just right across the river in Oregon? Not Aberdeen. Aberdeen.
I do not.
Right across the river, right on the corner. Anyway, Cece Johnson is from Oregon, and she is a pattern designer, and she hosts retreats, and that's kind of what her business is. She does it a lot, and so we are featuring a bunch of her patterns, and in fact, we're able to also do her patterns as a download. So this is, I know that. No. No. Aberdeen. Not Aberdeen. Starts with an A.
How does someone?
They're all yelling it in the camera. I know, it starts with an A.
How do you do this?
How do you do? Oh, on the long arm. You don't get to use your mom's long arm. So here's the back of the quilting.
Not
This
really.
one, I knew she was sending this to us.
Are you sure?
Because we're going to show this again on Wednesday and talk about this. But this is called the Triple Star. This is a fantastic pattern. It's a really nice pattern because it only takes 3 fabrics. So, and I think that it's, I'm almost positive that it is 2.5 yards of the 3 fabrics. So you choose the 2 that you want to be in your star and your background. It's very simple piecing. It doesn't look it, but it's really just a couple of half square, all half square triangles in multiple sizes. And then it's just the way that you put it together. It's really just 4 great big huge blocks. The pattern is really nice. She's done this a lot. She has all, can you pull that tight? She has done it, there's all kinds of colors of this quilt that are on her Facebook page, but it's a beautiful quilt. And really, it's, I know, heavy, right? I know, it's a quilted quilt. And I think it's, gosh, I wish I had the pattern in front of me. I think it is a 90-inch square quilt. You could, and again, you could add borders if you have a quilt a bed that is 102 by 104, big king size bed. Add a couple borders and you would be fine. You don't have to do anything different, but it's easy because you don't have to go through the painstaking process of picking out a whole bunch of fabrics if that's not something that you like to do, and goes together really fast. So thank you for sending that to us. We're going to take some pictures and put that up on Wednesday, and okay, now that's what we're going to do. We're going to get these out of the way, and now I see what those other boxes, and we'll get to the 3 other Hoffman boxes. Okay, so whew, we're acting all tired, but actually Brittany came around and moved these boxes for us. We're just not strong enough. But we have 4 boxes of Moda, and I mean, I'm so
We opened
tired.
too much Moda.
I know. I'm super tired now. And I don't know if it's all the same or not. We've cracked open this first one and we're super excited about what it is. Because what it is it's those great big huge dahlia blocks. And it looks like we have tons of colors. And so it's probably going to be easier. Yeah, let's go get one. Because it's probably going to be easier. We should get the quilt too. Are you going to get the quilt? I think it's sitting over there. We're going to pause for a second. Right, so we went and grabbed some things and we've torn into some of the boxes. So here's the deal with this. We featured this, I guess it's probably been about a year ago when we ordered these when they first came out. And it is a humongous 42 by 42 flower. So they look like this and it's called a dahlia. And so it is beautiful. And there's a lot of different patterns from different things that, oh, those guys are watching, that people have done with this. There's so many things that you can do with it. All you really have to do, you can just put a border on it if you want to and you're okay. But what we did is we did something that we called a four-seam quilt. And we have a video for it. Mm-hmm. And all we did is we took three panels. We need, I feel like it's been so long, I have to think about how we did it. So it's 3 panels. So we put one that's diagonal and the other 2 we cut on the diagonal and sewed them on there. So it just made a great big huge quilt block. And so,
but it's very, very pretty.
It is very, very pretty. And this one, the color is slate. I don't know if this is in the box or not, but we'll see. But this is a slate. And so it's just really a cool effect. So if you are an experienced quilter, you can see exactly what we did. And so you can see that there's kind of this little overhang because it is a little bit bigger. But and doing it this way, gosh, I think that it was like 84 inches square. So, you don't necessarily have to add a whole lot more if you don't want to. But I feel like I don't remember a whole lot of details. But the video is explains most of it. It seems to me like there's a funny little cut. That was back a year ago, so we were still doing videos. Brianna was holding the iPhone, and we lost a little file where I was doing something, cutting something, I think.
Cutting on that diagonal.
Cutting on that diagonal. And so I think we showed you on like a smaller block. So I think that it's fairly self-explanatory, but if you have any questions, you can call us, you can email us. It goes together crazy, crazy fast. So
yes.
Maybe we'll even think about maybe redoing that video.
I'm pretty sure this rainbow one's a new one.
So there's a ton of them. So I'm not sure. Our Tracy has left, so we don't have all of these cut up. But I'm just going to show you kind of the colors, and on the website it'll show you the full picture, so you can see what the color is. And so this one, can you see what this one is called? Does it say? What's it called? Opal. Opal.
It looks
and
pretty.
you know, there's just all kinds of different colors where they've mixed colors together for you so that whatever your style is. What was this one? Did you see what this one was called? Pastel?
Yes.
Pastel. So pastel, and you can see that they're just a little bit, a little bit different. Very soft, beautiful. And then what's really nice is the poinsettias. So they look like, I think we got 2 bolts of that. That's one. And I have one that's cut up. So they look, and you can do that same thing, that same 3 panels, 4 seams, and do a great big humongous Christmas quilt. It is beautiful. Or, you know, put a border on it and just be done with it. It is absolutely stunning. It's a digital panel, really well done. And then we have that same one, those same colors. If poinsettia is not your thing, there's also the big dahlia in those same colors. And this one I think is called red, or is it called scarlet? It's called scarlet. So it's the same thing, and it's got that really rich green on the outside edge. All right, and then there's a purple. Let's see, is that what all of these are? That's another bolt of the poinsettia. There's a, what's that one that you're holding?
I'm pretty sure.
Does it say on the end?
It does.
Zinnia.
Zinnia.
Zinnia. Oh my goodness.
There's more.
So
I
there's
want-
zinnia, there's orchid. What color is orchid? Must be purple.
Yeah. This one is teal.
Oh yeah, so orchid is orange to pink to purple.
one
the
is
teal?
Teal.
That must be teal.
This
teal,
is the one that Barbara did.
Yeah, Barbara did the teal. And the teal is a really fast seller. People love this color. It's very, very rich because it's clear blue and goes to this really rich, deep teal. So this one is beautiful.
This one's
Oh.
just brand is bomb.
Really pretty. This one is fuchsia. So again, the center, pinks out to kind of some deeper, richer
This one
pinks.
is tide pool.
Tide pool. Oh yeah, all of these are, oh, there's some extra things. There's other things in the box. Oh, hold that one up though. That one is really, tide pool you said?
Yeah, tide pool.
Tide pool, hold that up so they can see those colors.
Just hold it.
Hold it up like this and then they can see. You're right though, it's gonna be hard to see. You wanna pull that up. So
Yeah.
that one is, there's kind of that lime green center. And then it goes to a very clear, almost an electric blue. Really, really pretty. And then this one I think is called onyx. I feel like I remember this one. Yeah, this one is called onyx. So it's gray. By the way, they've announced, I don't know if everybody saw that, they've announced the new color for 2022. Do you know that they do that? They do a color of the year, Pantone color of the year. Somebody decides what it is. They decide it years ago, and then everybody, so designers, people that are doing furniture, clothing, whatever, there's a special color. And the color, I can't think of the name of it, it's like evening mist or something like that. It's gray. Gray is going to be the color of the year next year.
I wonder if that's why they made it that one. That'd be good.
Gray has been popular for a really long time. Gray is just, we kind of thought, oh, that's beautiful. We kind of thought that it was a trend, but everybody likes gray. Gray is just calming. This one is beautiful. So blue goes out to a purple and then a violet. Beautiful. And this one is called Aurora. Aurora is her little sister's name. All right, and then this one must be ivory.
Yeah.
Ivory. I suppose that makes sense what it is, right? So it's just goes to kind of a darker bluish. Real soft. If you have something that's somebody that's very modern, understated. Real easy. Well, is this the only one that's different? Did you open those? Let's open those and see what's in there. No. No. Well, that
I
one
think
I
this
pulled
one
out.
belongs to that one.
Well, I pulled out something that was not a great
Yep,
big flower.
This is not a great big flower, I can tell.
Oh no.
There's more.
Is that more
This
of that? No, that's
it
something
look
different.
would this would look really good with the butterflies though.
Okay, wait. Let's see what this is.
It would look really good with the butterflies though.
Hold on.
But
Oh yeah, totally different. So we're gonna move this out of the way because totally different.
totally different. It's
Yeah.
squares.
It's fantastic.
Squares.
Okay, we lost Eliza. Coming back.
I'm buzzing
We
back.
went ahead and opened the boxes because that's what happens is then we find other things that we didn't think. So there are 2 other collections. So the Hoffman had all of the large dahlias, which is super fantastic. And then this one, what did we decide this one was called? Southwestern Skies. This is fantastic. I don't know why there's only 5 bolts in this line. I think sometimes that's just what happens. It's all digital. It's fantastic. Wait till I open it up to show you. But I want to show you that sometimes when there's only a few, people will get nervous about what they can do with it. And I always have all kinds of ideas. But I want to show you the one that we opened on Wednesday. There's still some of it left. And this is the Southwest. And see, it's the same. You can see that the green is the same right there, and then even these horses are going to be the same. So this stuff will work, and it has that same feel to it. This is a whole different, this is in the beginning digital printing, and this one is Hoffman digital printing. But let's start right here at the front, and we just want to show you this up close. This is absolutely stunning. So this one is a turquoise, and it's really just a turquoise color, and then it has that fun, I don't know, spectrum. It's kind of a cool little print. There's a
It's like granite.
yeah. And then this one, this is fantastic. This does this. And it is running yardage. It is not a panel of any sort. So it's got stormy skies and
It looks
not
like
stormy.
looks like water.
And they call this, it looks like water. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It looks like water and then going up to the sky.
Yes.
The dark
So they're
sky.
calling this one Southwestern Sky is what they call this. I know, this is fantastic. Really, really pretty. All kinds of things. If you need a couple different blues, you know, if you you really could get a light, a medium, and a dark out of one piece. And then they did, I'm going to skip ahead to this one. This I think is the same idea, except this one is called, also called Southwestern Sky.
It's F blue for this one.
F blue. So this one, all kinds of different, beautiful, really, really cool. Oh, really cool piece. All right, and then the printed pieces. This is a really large repeat. It's not a panel, it's just what they would call a toss. And so, can you help me hold it up? Can you hold it up straight so they can see it? Let's see. And so, all kinds of just different desert animals on here. So, I don't know if you call that a cougar or a bobcat. I mean,
There's
a cougar or
another one.
a cougar or a mountain lion,
There's
because it
another
depends
one
on where
right
you're
next
from.
to it.
Turtle, fox, eagle, a hare. Pretty cool. Really
I
nice.
just realized that there's another wolf howling.
Oh, there is in the back, or maybe a coyote, I'll bet is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, and then, fantastic. And then we've got a toss right here of desert plant life, cacti, and yuccas. Yuccas will grow here, up here in Washington State. Prickly pears. There's all kinds of things in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then, wait for it.
I don't know.
Wait for it.
It's too pretty. to
It
look
is so pretty. Gosh, I don't, again,
at. This one has a little bit of purple in it.
no, purple skies. So this one has the purple skies and
I'm pretty sure that's a sunset.
the desert. Oh, it's definitely a southwestern sunset. Just beautiful. Really, really pretty. Fiery sky. All right, so this one was called, what was it called? Southwestern Skies is the name of the line. A Hoffman digital print, and there's 5 pieces. And again, the colors, it actually does go
There are
really
6.
well. Oh, there's 6. 6 minus the 1. 6. We'll wrap those up nice and tidy. And then there was one other line. We're going to show you super fast, and this one is called what? Does it have a name? Springtime Romance. And then those butterflies, they were called something. They were called One of a Kind. So we'll have to figure out from Brianna where she's going to put. I wonder if she would put that. I probably wouldn't put that
Novelty?
with this. Novelty? Oh, this is way too pretty to be a novelty.
I don't know.
I think that. Would you put it with this? And is it Hoffman? Oh, this is Wyndham. Do you think that Hoffman and Wyndham could play nice together?
Yeah.
Sure. So, it's not really. I'm going to put it down here so you can see them together, but it's weird that we got 2 bolts of this, nothing else that goes with it, so people are going to say, what are you going to put with it? Well, here's the thing, look at that one.
And look at this
That
one's
is a
rainbow.
whole lot of everything.
This one's rainbow.
This one is called Rainbow?
That's called rainbow.
This is super, so it's called Rainbow, and it's these little pieced blocks. And it's running yardage, it's not a panel. It's super fun. And this comes in a couple colors. Oh, Brianna's not going to like it that I'm jumping around like this, but there's a bright one. Here's a pastel one. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You want the
And
seafoam
then
one?
there's another one. Oh, the blue one.
It's seafoam.
Seafoam. This one is called Seafoam. Oh, do you have a favorite? This one, yeah, the blue.
This one and
Beautiful.
one called meadow.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then the pieces that go with it, so we can come down close here. So this one is this kind of a fuchsia color. I'm going to flip it over.
It's
Can you
called
see what
fuchsia.
it says? It's called fuchsia. Okay. And then there's leaves kind of in a,
Called spring.
it's called spring. And I don't even know what this is.
Also called spring.
Also called spring, just in all over flowers. That's beautiful. Lots of color. Oh, this is a pretty rich. What is this one called? Oh, I have the end. This one is called burgundy. Leaves, beautiful. Oh, what is this one called? Spectrum. That is gorgeous. A lot going on there.
French
What's that?
lime.
And what French lime. Beautiful. And what do you think that is? Do you think that's baby's breath? I think it's baby's breath. And what's this one called? Meadow.
My second favorite.
Meadow. That is beautiful. That does look really good with that, doesn't it? And the purple. Beautiful. All right, so what we have is, let's see, we have a bunch of notions. We have this Modeline, which was called Belle Isle, a whole bunch of that. We've got One of a Kind. Just type it in the search box. I'm not sure where she's going to put it. And this one, which was called, I've forgotten already. What was this called? Does it have a name?
Springtime romance.
Springtime Romance. Springtime Romance. And then in the, this other Hoffman line was called Southwestern Skies. Oh my gosh.
You're so tired.
Well, I just think that, I'm trying to remember. Well, normally I have Brianna. I'm just the one that hangs out. You were supposed to be Brianna. You did a really good job. You
How
did a
am
good
I
job.
gonna be Brianna?
Well, you're her fill-in, her stand-in, her stand-up. Thank you for helping. Everybody asks about little Eliza all the time. What's she been doing? She's been in school.
Yep.
She's been in school.
It's
So,
fun.
yeah. So thanks a lot. Let's see. So Brianna will have all that up for you, and we will see you. Let's see. Sunday. Oh, we have another shop tour. Super fun. Reproduction stuff. Some Christmas things. A little secret. Fun things to see in that. And then I don't know what the video is on Monday. Can't remember
And
what's
then-
going up. And then we are all getting together for a bra workshop for our art bra benefit auction. We have 2 weeks to get our bras done. So we're going to do that on Monday. So we'll show you some footage of that.
Bra?
Bra, you know. She's acting all coy. Anyway, so, and then we'll catch you all up with everything going on Wednesday. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.